Hey guys, this is Paul from Smart Easy DIY. Today I want to talk to you about programming the Sommer Garage door opener remotes. These are the Pearl remotes. I have multiple ones because I have 3 doors. I only have 2 in my hand right now. But I have 3 doors. I want to show you how to program multiple remotes and how to program the same button on each remote if you want to do that. There is an installation manual that shows this, but I wanted to make this video to hopefully help you understand it a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now my garage is unfinished, so this isn't a perfect setup right here as far as my wires and stuff like that, because I still am waiting to do my ceiling, and I want this to have all the ceiling panels in before I finish all the electrical and the wiring and stuff like that. So today specifically I just wanted to show you this part of it for programming this. First thing we want to do is push right back in here to release this cover. This cover tips down and you can remove it from the rope. So now you can see I have 2 remotes here. I think these are called the Pearl remotes. So I think even if you have a different remote, the process is similar. So if you have more than 1 door, each one will come automatically programmed to button 1 from the factory, like when you set it up and go through its cycles. But now what this video is about is setting up multiple remotes for the same button. So what you have to do first is you have to unprogram it, deprogram it, whatever you want to call it. So like if button 1 was for this door over here, and then this button 1 was for this door right above me, then I want to delete the programs so that I can install door number 1 for each remote. So that's what I wanted to show you. So that is the first thing we have to do. Right here is this radio button. See the button that says radio? So we have to push that, and then it'll light up either channel 1, 2, 3, 4, depends how many times you push it. So if we push it once, see how channel 1 lights up, push it twice, channel 2. Now, so what you want to do is you want to press and hold it on whichever one you want. So right now I want channel 1, so I'm pressing and holding it for 15 seconds on channel 1. Now let's see here. Okay, it's going to start flashing. While that's flashing, push the button number 1 on your remote right here. And then see how that's done. Now that that's done flashing, when we push this button right here, it won't do anything because it's been deprogrammed. So first we have to go around and do all that on all the doors to get the remotes ready so they're all ready to receive signal from door number 1. Okay, so now I've gone ahead and done that for both remotes. Each one takes 15 seconds for the process. Now to program it, it's very fast. So all you do for this, since this is door number 1, we're going to use this option. Push it once and press this button. And see how that flashes? Then it's programmed already. Now we'll grab the next remote, this one right here, the second one. Push the radio, it's channel 1, push button 1, it flashes, and it's done. Now let's test this remote. Okay, see how it's making the door open and close? I'm going to put that down, I'm going to grab the next remote, and it's doing the same. So now we can put the cover on this one, and I'll show you door number 2 just for another example. Okay, so that was door number 1 over there that we just did. Never mind my mess because I'm still construction. So, and this is not permanent. This is just kind of to get the cord out of the way while I'm working on this. So now let's do the same thing. We pop this cover off. Now we want to make sure that any settings have been removed from the factory one. So because this would be on button 1 on some of the remotes, we have to remove it as well. On each door, it's going to be channel 1. We're not going to go to channel 2 because it's door 2. We're still going to go to channel 1. It's just going to be the button on the remote that's different. So we're going to go to channel 1 as well. And if you go too far, just cycle through and come back. So if you push once and hold it, channel 1 lights up. So now again, to clarify, this is door number 2, but I'm still on channel 1 because that is the opening and closing program. The other channels are for different stuff. You can read through your owner's manual if you want. But now see how that's flashing? These LEDs here are just on because the door was opened. But yeah, so now that channel 1 is flashing, you have to do it within certain many seconds, I think. But now, since this is door 2, I want to deprogram button 2 for this. So you just push that, and then everything goes out, and then that's deprogrammed. So now it's very simple to reprogram it. Now, again, we want channel 1. We just push it once, push button number 2, since this is door number 2, and it's so fast. Now I'm going to do it with the second remote. So I'm pretending like you have just 2 doors, but in my case I have 3. But if you can have up to 4 doors on here. So now, just to test it out, perfect. So that's button number 2 on this remote. And just so you know, I'm using two different remotes. This one hasn't been bent to fit a sun visor. This one has been bent open to fit a sun visor, so it's a different one. Now, I already programmed that one, so I'm just going to test it out to show you that it indeed is working. If you guys have any more questions, you can refer to your owner's manual. Mine is the 2060 Evo Plus. And there is stuff in here about programming the remotes. It's just a little bit tricky. It talks about deleting it and all that, but it just was easier to understand to do a video about it, I felt like, so that's why I wanted to share it with you guys, especially for these Pearl remotes, because like I said, there was some old information available on YouTube, but nothing for these Pearl remotes and nothing up to date. Any other questions, you can look up their website. I'll try to link it down in the video description for Sommer USA. They're very helpful. So I just wanted to do this video to kind of help them out and help you guys out. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching, guys.